On my car, my headlight bulb actually went out while I was driving at night, so I picked up a spare headlight bulb, and I'm going to show you how we can fit it on my car. Obviously, all cars are not going to be the same on how to change the bulb, but they're going to be very similar. The brake light bulb is going to be similar, indicator bulb is going to be very similar. So just a brief guide on how to change a headlight bulb, and let's get to it. One of the first things that you need to do is to find out which bulb is working and which one isn't working. So if we put the lights on, okay, so this bulb is working, this bulb isn't working, so we need to change the bulb on this side. Okay, so now we can, with the bonnet open, we can see what we need to do to get to this headlight bulb. Now, normally you can just look behind it and possibly get to it from behind, but in my case, I've got the battery in the way, so it looks like I'm going to have to remove the actual headlight. All right, so in my case, I need a 10 millimeter socket or a spanner, and need to start removing. So now that these bolts have been removed, there's only 2 bolts in my case. There's a lug here, just lift it from the lug. Just make sure when you're removing it, it's not going to fall. So there you go. So what normally doesn't allow the headlight to drop is the wires that are also plugged into it, but you still want to hold on to it. So we can see from here that the headlight is the main bulb here in the middle. All right, so just unclip here. There you go, it's come out. Anti-clockwise to remove the bulb. There you go, and you get the new bulb. So this is the new bulb. It's going to go in now, and we just make sure we don't touch the glass end of it. New bulb's now going in. You can only go in one way. Once it slips in, then it locks. Once it's locked in, you put your plug back in, and it should clip. Once it clicks in, you can put it back the reverse way that you actually pulled it out. Okay, you put your bolts back on. Just leave it on loose for now and check your headlight is working. Before you screw everything up, put it all together. Just put it on finger tight and then go and check the bulb. Just quickly screw it back on. Make sure it's nice and tight. Job done. Okay, so before we go on to how to fit a bulb on your car, what's the procedure on finding what bulb it is that your car needs? This isn't something that you'll find in your owner's manual. You really either need to take the bulb out from either the headlight or the brake light or the indicator bulb, whichever one it might be, or you could just do a web search and find out what bulb your car has. You'll probably be directed to a parts website, which is fine because all you want to know is what type of bulb it is. Then you can go to your local garage or your service department and buy the bulb and possibly fit it yourself. All right, so let's have a look. Okay, so we need to find a headlight bulb for my car. So make and model. 2007, obviously the year, and what you're looking for. So headlight bulb. Let's see what comes up. So we've got some pictures, but the first website is carried.com. Let's have a look. You just want a regular headlight bulb. Okay, this looks like conversion kits. It's not looking very promising. Halogen bulbs. There's different types of bulbs here. It looks a bit fancy. I wouldn't really go for this website. It doesn't look like your regular headlights. So let's go back to the search and go to the next one down, which is autozone.com. Let's have a look. So it's a parts website, and you've got your 2007 Ford Expedition headlight. Okay, so this is looking promising. We click on that. Let's see what it says. Okay, so on this website, I clicked on Ford Expedition headlight, and it's showing me H13XV2. But if you look at the box, it doesn't say anything about XV2, so you don't really need to worry about that. You just need to worry about H13. So that is what you need to quote the parts department. So if you go to the parts department, you quote them H13, buy the bulb, and you should be able to use that bulb on your car with no issues. Next on our list is your spare light bulbs. Some new cars do come with a spare set of headlight, brake light, and indicator bulbs. Now, if your car doesn't have one, you can go to your local garage, even petrol station or gas station, pick yourself at least one of each, a headlight bulb, a brake light bulb, and an indicator bulb for your vehicle. They're not all the same, but they're very similar. So you need to find out that it is suitable for your car. So why on earth do I need a spare set of bulbs when I could just go to a garage and get it replaced there? Well, not all circumstances are the same. You might be far away from a garage, that's number one. Number two, if you've got a spare set of headlight bulbs or brake light bulbs or indicator bulbs and the bulb goes out, some bulbs are so easy to change, you can actually do it yourself. But yes, you can go to a garage and get someone to change it for you, and you'll pay for that service. But some of you might want to just change it yourself, and this gives you the opportunity of doing it yourself. Also, if you have a headlight or a brake light bulb out, you might be pulled over by the police and asked to check your bulb.